That's deep inside. Then I would identify the subregion. So I'd say, all right, look, frontal lobe, temporal lobe, parietal lobe, occipital lobe.
Would you ask us for like Broca's? It's not Broca's thing.
Oh, Broca's aphasia. Well, I haven't talked about that. Yeah. So like Broca's area would be in this area here, and Wernicke's area is back here. But we'll talk about that in lecture.
So we don't have to identify that.
So for the sheep brain that is going to be tomorrow, we're mostly focusing on the nerves, or you also want us
Well,
to...
so you're gonna have one nerve question. You're gonna have one major brain region question. You're gonna have
Okay.
one subregion question. So like I might say, hey, what region and subregion is this? So you tell me cerebral cortex, temporal lobe.
Okay.
Okay. Or I might.
So you're going
now-
to have like things sticking in it with little numbers?
Yeah, you'll have pins in it.
Okay.
So then the parts of the brainstem, there's three major parts of the brainstem we want to know. Pons, medulla, and midbrain, right? Well, I think this protrusion here is pretty obvious. That's the pons. And then that's the junction. That's the pontine junction between the pons and between the pons and the medulla. So this is medulla oblongata here. So that means let's identify the midbrain. Well, to identify the midbrain, it's best if you just do this. And we'll take that up there, a little indelicately now that I've identified everything. Okay. So if we reflect this down a little bit, and I got to cut that arachnoid matter out of the way. Later. Okay. Then we should see some little. I know it's crude, but they kind of look like butt cheeks, like somebody's mooning you. Okay. If we tip that down, you get those lumps there, right? Okay. Can you see that?
Is that the insula?
No, that's not the insula. That's the tectum, the corpora quadrigemina made out of the inferior and superior colliculi. So that we know is the roof of the midbrain. So that's the midbrain there. Okay. So midbrain, pons, medulla oblongata.
Okay.
Okay. And then for the cerebellum back here, and again, you got to get that wispy arachnoid stuff out of the way. Okay.
No, when you're taking that off, the pia major,
So the
is
pia-
that under?
No, the pia is actually this
right
glistening
on the
surface.
Okay.
So what I'm getting a hold of, well, I just punched through. That's the pia there.
Okay.
Okay.
Real thin stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the dura.
And arachnoid's on that? Sorry?
So the dura is on top. Go beneath that, and the arachnoid is the wispy stuff that I've been kind of tearing through here.
Right.
And then the pia is a much denser wrap that's right on the surface of the tissue. Those
And
are
the
your three.
spaces are the
So
sides.
they're in between all the layers.
Yeah. All right. And so then this is just the cerebellum, and it's got its anterior lobe here and posterior lobe there. And then the folliculonodular lobe, you'd have to cut it off because it's actually inside there. And then the vermis is right here. Okay. And then those are, you can see the gyri. They're highlighted very nicely in the cerebral cortex, and then the sulci or the grooves. In the cerebellum, the gyri are just a lot smaller, and so they're called folia instead. Now that's about all you can see on the outside.
Okay.
And then to see the internal structures, we're just going to make a mid-sagittal cut right down there, and we're going to cut it into two halves. Okay, I'll do that in a sec.
Okay.
All right.